Hi.
I'm Brittany.
And I'm Brad.
And we are AudioShelf.
I thought we were zombies today.
That's next week.
So before we start, make sure to click that red button down below to subscribe to our channel.
And also click that little bell so you can stay up to date whenever we release a new episode.
I'm excited about this episode because it's from Spectrum Audiobooks.
We love Spectrum Audiobooks. They are so awesome. They supply us with a lot of audiobooks from authors that we wouldn't normally have interactions with that we then get to experience.
So today's episode is all about Zombie Infestation. Written by LJ Bushman. And the duration of this audiobook is 8 hours and 45 minutes.
And the narrator is Annalise Renee.
Our girl, Annalise.
We love Annalise so much. She does a lot of Spectrum audiobooks. She's a big narrator for them, and we just always enjoy hearing her voice come through our ears.
Yes. So Zombie Infestation is about a writer, she's a female writer, who is hired to track down the cause of this virus that's causing people to become zombies.
So with this book, this is not one that we would typically pick up. It's not really our genre, but we felt that because Spectrum is supplying us with this book, we wanted to talk about the writing, the narration, give a little bit of insight of what the story is about, and maybe it would be something that would interest you.
Yes. I'm not a huge sci-fi fan. So when this book came across our desk, we were like, is that something we're going to like? We're going to give it a try. We're going to find out if it's something we want to pursue. And I'm glad we did.
Yeah, it was really interesting. So LJ has this way of world building and giving a new spin to the zombie infestation that it's so interesting. It's not just you get bit by a zombie, you turn into a zombie, and then you're dead, and there's this like dystopian world, and everything is like gross, and all you have to do is like kill zombies all the time. Oh, Jesus. I hate zombies. It's really interesting because these people still walk amongst the living. They are not zombies in your typical Dawn of the Dead, Day of the Dead, whatever of the dead you're talking about.
Yes. And it's funny because the main character, Serena, she actually has a little love interest with Joseph, who may or may not be a zombie. We don't know.
I have a little love interest in Joseph. The way he's described is...
He's dreamy.
Very dreamboat.
The last time I fell in love with a zombie was in Warm Bodies.
Yes.
Nicholas Hoult.
Oh my God. But again, your typical zombie, this is what happened. People got sick. Then they turned into brain eaters. These people, literally, you can meet them at a bar. And they are zombies, but you don't know about it.
Buy me a drink.
But Serena has this like cool ability, this heightened sense of just being immune to the zombie disease, but being able to see when somebody else is a zombie.
Isn't that so cool?
So she like kills people. She's like a zombie hunter.
She's a horny zombie hunter.
She's a horny zombie.
She does love some dick.
She is just, at certain points I was like, Serena, this is too much for my ears.
I was like, girl, wrap it up.
Literally wrap it up. You don't want to be pregnant with a zombie baby.
Yes, find a new hobby, Serena.
Her hobby was murder.
Murder and sex.
Murder and sex. And cigarettes. After.
Sounds like a good old time.
Yeah. So, like we said, this isn't normally our genre, but the writing style of it was really, really interesting. If you're a sci-fi fan, if you're a fantasy fan, you will really like the world building.
And LJ Bushman is a USA Today best-selling author.
Yeah.
So that's really cool that Spectrum can kind of grab those very popular authors and bring them to their audiobook publishing community.
Yes, it's amazing. We love that so much. And the fact that they have Annalise, which is one of our favorite narrators.
Can we please talk about Annalise?
Yes, that's Ken.
So Annalise Renee is phenomenal.
She's so good.
I will tell you, I was telling Brittany this earlier. From the first book that we had from her, we were like, she's pretty good. She's pretty good. She's not, not our favorite. But every time we get a new book from her, she grows. And I really appreciate that in a narrator because you see the quality of her work getting way better with every single book she does.
Yep.
In this book, in Zombie Infestation, she is hilarious.
Yes.
She's sarcastic.
She
She laughs throughout all of it, which is what the character is doing.
Yes.
And so you want to laugh with the character.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a funny book about zombies, but it's also creepy and eerie at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And when she's crying in the book, you can hear her tears welling up. What other thing? She was like smirking. Girl can smirk, okay?
She can smirk. Like, you've heard of smizing.
Yes.
But this girl is smirking.
Smirking.
Like, you just don't know how to experience Annalise unless you actually listen to one of her books.
Ugh.
Which you have to do.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like, her reactions were so good. Just everything was reactionary.
And I felt like I was with her in the story because of her narration.
Mm-hmm.
The things I was doing right there, I don't know, you're probably, what is he doing?
I mean, we're like video 40 at this point.
Yeah.
I think they understand you.
Very true, very true. I just imagine her making those grunts and those noises, all of those very small character effects being played out within the audiobook. And you really get a really good sense of the characters through Annalise.
Mm-hmm. You really, really do. So I think for us, we have a very small group of friends we have a very small group of friends.
Let's be real.
Let's just stop there. But we have a core group that we know would enjoy this genre, would enjoy zombie infestation. So we would totally 100% recommend it to them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that for me it would be on my shelf.
Yeah.
But I am really excited to listen to more LJ books and also just to experience the different types of worlds.
Yes. I think Brian's books would love this book.
Oh, yeah.
I think Brian would go head over heels with this zombie infestation.
Yes, you should do it. Totally do it.
Yes. So the negatives, though, would be, I think there was part of the story that I didn't really enjoy too much of the book that I kind of put aside in terms of this review. And I really want to focus on the AIDS.
Yes, I was going to ask, does it start in an A and end in an S?
Like the AIDS and the HIV storyline. I don't know if I 100% can get behind that. However, it was an original concept of the disease. And so I think that's my only negative of the novel. All in all, that's a pretty good
So when it started,
negatives.
it's a TLDR of my negatives. AIDS. So when the book started, I wasn't really sure what it was going to be about. Like, what the AIDS was going to be. It feels very weird, like, talking about zombies and AIDS.
Yeah.
But basically, like, it's not a twist of the book. It's not a spoiler. It's talked about from pretty much the very beginning. But you understand that the disease affected people via AIDS. And I wasn't really sure how I felt about it, but it was kind of an interesting take.
Yeah.
I can respect the artistic vision behind making it AIDS.
It kept my interest.
I mean, it definitely had us talking about something again.
Yes, exactly.
That was the thing, was that it made it known that AIDS is still a very important disease. We should not be not talking about it.
Yes.
Like, it's not cured. There's still people that are affected by it, and it can be weaponized at any time.
Mm-hmm. Very true.
It was a very political book as well.
Which is something I've noticed with Spectrum audiobook selections that we have, is sometimes they're very political.
Mm-hmm. It was an interesting take. Like we've said, it's a very cool world that Spectrum turns books into audiobooks with.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I'm probably not going to shelf this.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to shove it either. I'm going to recommend it to people that we think would appreciate this book.
We're going to share it.
Sharing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we want to thank Spectrum Audiobooks again for supplying us with this book in exchange for an honest review. Again, another Annalise favorite. We really, really like LJ Bushman. Like, seriously, I just the ideas. Mm-hmm. Like, even though we weren't really sure where the AIDS thing was going, it was still an interesting take.
I agree. And if you want to try this book, we have a way to do it for free.
Ooh.
If you go into our website at audioshelf.me and click on the Audible affiliate link, you can download a 30-day free trial.
Ooh.
And get one of these Spectrum audiobooks for free.
Yes.
What else can you find down below?
Well, down below right now on the screen is our social media.
Oh, hello!
We have Twitter at AudioShelfMe, Instagram at AudioShelfMe, and Facebook at AudioShelf. So,
until next time, bye.